Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and having a marvelous day. I did a reading to see what messaging is coming in about wealth and prosperity and money for you all. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have Full Moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Yeah, when it comes to what you want to bring into your life, it's best if you focus on what you want and the positive rather than what you don't want, what you're lacking, like focusing on the negative, because where you send your attention and your time and your energy is what's going to grow. The whole saying, the grass is greener where you water it. So if you're constantly looking at your bank account and being like, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'm broke, that's what you're nurturing, that's what you're growing, that's where you're spending all this time and energy, so that's what's going to be attracted to you. Now, if you start shifting your perspective, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, instead of saying, I'm broke, be like, money's coming to me. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, say, the universe provides. Or if that seems too hard for you right now, focus on little things where if you like had a paycheck come in, no matter how much it is, be excited for that. Be excited that money's coming to you and be grateful and appreciative of that. Because when you focus on the positive, on the good, when you have an eagerness for life, when you're excited about things and you're full of joy and love and appreciation, that's when more is going to come to you that you actually want. So if you want money, be appreciative of it, because more will come to you, and when you're in the right mindset and frequency, you're going to line up and just attract that much more. So focus on the positive, because good things will come to you. We also have first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Yeah, that's the thing with money and wealth and prosperity and things like that. A lot of times we end up unintentionally having our hearts and minds closed to things like the possibility of getting more money. We've seen so much, like with how our family's grown up and our past experience about like, well, it just doesn't happen for me. I'm broke. Everyone I know is broke. There's never enough money, all these things. Well, if you have your heart and mind closed to the possibility of getting more money, how is it going to come in? That's like, how a lot of people are saying like, oh, there are no good men, there are no good women out there, everyone sucks, blah, 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 I'll never find anyone. It's like, well, even if you do end up crossing paths with the person who's like, it would be a great match for you, that you would bring so much love and joy to your life, if your heart is closed off to them, do you really think you're going to let them in? You're probably not going to trust anybody. You're probably going to think they have ulterior motives. So we need to get open with it to the possibility of things instead of shutting ourselves off to the idea, because when we believe something so strongly, like how we're broke, we don't have enough money, there'll never be enough money, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because those are the actions that we end up taking, and that gives us more of the same results. So if we want to change our outcome and our reality, we need to start doing things differently. We need to start thinking and feeling and believing and perceiving differently, coming from an open heart. Because when we come from an open heart, the universe just smiles all the more on us, and just like, oh, you're open to receiving? Here, have some more. Oh, you're open to all these good things? Here, have some more. Oh, you're appreciating and you're happy and you're open, and it'll just give you more and more. Because think about it. Not that the universe doesn't want to support us or have our backs, but if we're not appreciative, if we're like turning our nose up to things and saying it's not possible, it's just like, you're like, well, if that's what you believe, I have these things lined up for you, but if you don't want it, if you don't think it's possible, I guess I won't give it to you. I'll give you what you believe is possible. So focus on the positive with an open heart, and so much more good will come into you. We also have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Yeah, if you dream about a better life where you have what you need and then some, like you can take care of other people, you can be kind and share your wealth and all these things, keep the faith in that. Have an open heart. Focus on the positive, because it will come out for you. The power of belief is very, very powerful. That's why placebos are a thing. The mind and the heart and your beliefs will make your reality. So keep the faith, keep the hope alive, focus on the positive with an open heart, because it's coming for you. Good things are coming when you let them in. You also have, so maybe this money comes with a partner. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. It's not necessarily with the partner, but that could also be tied into the whole wealth and prosperity thing, because wealth isn't just about money. It's like a state of being where you have all the things that you could want and need. You know, you have a wealth. There's also the saying health is wealth. So wealth doesn't just come in the sense of monetary means, but that's what a lot of people associate it with. So a lot of good things are lining up for you if you can focus on the positive with an open heart and you have faith in your dreams. So much good is coming. We also have a new start is coming. New moon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this really feels like a new chapter that is opening up for you with all this good, all this blessing, all this abundance. But we got to make sure we're in the right state for it. Because if we're, focusing on the negative and our heart and mind is shut off from it, it's going to end up playing a lot like the past. Because, the whole saying about insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you want this new start with all these blessings of abundance and prosperity and wealth and money, you got to do things differently. You got to shift your perspective. You got to look at it a new way. You got to try new things. And you have to care about how you feel, because it's your feelings that will lead to thoughts, which will lead to patterns of belief, which will lead to actions. So it all is a domino effect. But this new start is coming, and the universe wants to bless you. It is smiling on you. Even if, it doesn't seem like it because of past experiences, no, good things are coming. We also have understanding. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, this is a new chapter of understanding and awareness for you, where you're starting to get the dominoes lined up, where you're starting to think more positively, you're having an open heart, you're keeping the faith and the hope alive in your dreams. All this new is coming in for you, and it's clicking for you now. Maybe you had these kind of lessons before, but it didn't just quite click right with you because it wasn't the right wording or experience. It just made everything go light bulb. But good things are coming, and you now understand so much more deeply about how this all works, how you can get more of it in your life. You also have traveling. So maybe you're the type who's like, I don't have enough money for vacation. I don't have enough money to travel. But you have always wanted to. So in order to get the ball rolling, maybe you should take a small trip. Maybe it's just, a half-day trip or a day trip, and it's not very far, but to start shifting your perspective and your mindset about what is possible, because if you want something, you basically need to believe it's possible and act as is. Not necessarily fake it till you make it, because a lot of times you don't actually feel it, because The universe picks up on frequency and feeling and what you actually believe. So even if you're like, oh, I'm abundant, I am prosperous, I have all the money in the world, I am a money magnet, good things happen to me. If you don't actually believe it, the universe picks up on that. And it's nice, to start getting the words and thoughts into your mindset. But if you don't actually believe it, it's not going to happen. So keep an open mind and heart to things, and maybe start small and start traveling, because the world is in the palm of your hands. The world is your oyster. You can have all this good coming into you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Positive things are coming. Keep your heart open. Don't discredit your dreams. Good things are coming. Springbok enthusiasm. Yeah. Like, you need to have this zest for life, this eagerness for life, this passion for life. Be excited and grateful and joyous and loving of all the things in life, even the really small things. Like, if you end up getting an extra $1, some people are like, oh, it's only $1, that doesn't mean anything. No, be appreciative of that extra $1, because it all adds up. And it's like, or if you save a little bit of money here and there, like, get excited and be like, look, more money's coming to me. Like, I am having more and more every day. And just get excited. Have enthusiasm. Because a lot of times in today's society, we're just like so downtrodden, and we're just like, oh, we'll never have enough. Look at the economy. Look at all the people around me. The world is just like a blank show, and like nothing good's coming. It's always getting worse. Well, think about what all the time, energy, and attention you're putting into all the bad. Focus on the positive. Have your enthusiasm. Good things are coming. This new chapter, this new fresh start is coming. So get excited about it. We also have penguin adapting. Yeah, look at the heart. You're adapting to have an open heart, to be excited about life, to be passionate, to be open to the possibilities and the new beginnings and all the good that's coming into you. You're adapting to it. You're shifting your mindset. Because if you stay in the old ways, it may start off good, but then you won't be able to keep it. That's sort of like how all these people can win the lottery and get all this money in, but then they end up right back at square one because they blow it all, they lose it all. You gotta shift your mindset, shift your beliefs, shift your feelings, shift your thoughts. Have that open heart. Because then, look, you become the king and queen. You become the master of it. You're the ruler of it. It all comes to you, but you gotta come from your heart. I also have the beluga, communication. Yeah, you're constantly communicating with the universe, and the universe is constantly communicating with you. And when you have an open heart and you are focusing on the positive, the universe hears that. The universe receives that. And so you can then receive the good back from the universe, because the universe wants to support you. It wants all this good to come to you. It has this fresh start all lined up for you. But you gotta be in the receiving mode to hear its communications, because it'll have these intuitive insights for you. This little nudge, just be like, hey, go this way. Hey, over this way is, something good for you. But if we're all caught up in our own minds that we can't listen and hear the insight and communication from the universe, it's going to be a lot harder for this new start to come, for all this prosperity to find you. We also have the hawk vision. Yeah, it's not just about vision of like what you can literally see with your eyes. Although, if you're looking around, you might start picking up on little intuitive hits from the universe that are guiding you to what you want. But it's also clearing your vision into what's possible. Having that open mind, that open heart to see the good, to see all the possibility, to see the fresh start. Because if your vision is clouded by the past and all these, negative beliefs, you're not going to see the good coming for you. It's like you have all this gold in this cup of water, but it has all this sediment and murky waters, so you can't see what's literally right there in front of you. So you got to clear up your vision so you can see it, so you can get in tune with the universe and hear what it's telling you, all the good that's coming your way. Don't get discouraged. We also have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah, this feels like this chapter is wrapping up so you can have this fresh start about all this insight and experience and wisdom that you've gained in your life so far. And you've learned things that might work, and you've also learned things that don't work. And so you're having this open mind, and you are now coming to the end. It's like, okay, I've done that. Now it's time for new. I'm going to take what I've gained. I'm going to take the skills, my experiences, my wisdom, my insight, and I'm going to use it for my benefit. And I feel like that's coming in with the travel element. Like maybe you end up going on a trip to gain even more wisdom and insight. But all this good is coming for you. So much good. Temporary situation. Yeah. So know that any lack that you have, any, struggles with, abundance and prosperity and your wealth, it's temporary. It can change just like that. Do you know how many people who can get a sudden unexpected amount of money, whether it be from a family member, whether it be from the lottery, whether it be oh, your past job meant to pay you this, but so you got caught up in the systems and it just shows up suddenly. So any hardship and struggles that you have right now, any discouragement, know it's temporary. So shift to the positive so you can have the good come in. Because the universe wants to give you prosperity, wealth, and abundance. Keep your open heart and keep the faith. We also have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Yeah. If you're constantly lashing out at life and be like, oh, I can't believe you did this to me. I deserve better. How dare you treat me? If you're coming from a negative place like that, you're going to be sorry because you're going to attract more of the same, of what you don't want. So be mindful because you deserve better, but you don't want to unintentionally bring in more of the same. We also have carriage, a journey either physical or mental. So yeah, it really does feel like you've been on this journey of trying to figure out how to bring in more prosperity, more clarity, more wealth, more abundance. And maybe you have gone on a literal journey for it, or maybe it's all been in your mind. It's a mental, emotional, psychological thing where you're trying to shake the cobwebs of the past so you can have this fresh start. So you've been going through it a lot. But good things are coming. Don't worry. Key. Successful outcome to your problems. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All of this hardship, all of this struggle, all of the past experience that you have, it's all been leading up to this point. It's this new chapter. It's this fresh start. You're finally coming with an open mind and an open heart to have all the things that you could ever want and then some. The universe is ready to bless you. You're going to have so much more money coming in because you've shifted your perception, because you've shifted your beliefs and your thoughts and your feelings, because you're having this clarity of understanding now. So now that you're being more aware of your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs, this whole new fresh start is opening up for you, and it's going to be so great. I'm excited for you. So many good things are coming for you. So don't worry. You got this. The universe is going to bless you so much. So if you want to have these cards for yourself, I use the Moonology Oracle cards. the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, the Tea Leaf Fortune cards, the Wild Soul Oracle cards, the Osho Zen Tarot deck, the Wing, Hoof, and Paw Oracle cards. So, if you want those cards, feel free to get them for yourself. I have links in the description, but please take care. Please don't lose the hope and the faith in your dreams and what you want, because the universe is listening and is always communicating with you to how to achieve it. You got this. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care. I'm sending you much love. Bye.